What it do, what it do, what it do. Happy Saturday. Once again, I'm here doing a pickup and people's ain't ready. Again, I called you. I text you. Where are you? No. Why? I don't understand. I guess I will never. Unbelievable. See, this is why I be telling people I'm going to be somewhere at 10 o'clock. And really, I don't mean 11. I mean 11. Because what the hell? Or did I say that backwards? Yeah. Because then when I get there at 11, they still ain't ready. Like, this is unbelievable. It's too early for this bullshit. It's 8:30. I just drove 25 minutes. Listen, you need to be ready when I arrive. So what's up, y'all? It's Saturday. Let's talk. Let's talk. You know what's so funny, black people? We really be contradicting ourselves like a motherfucker. So last week, the whole thing was, well, all the time, black people get mad when people say that they like chicken and watermelon. But all week, all I've been seeing and hearing about is these damn chicken sandwiches. So which one is it? Do y'all love chicken or no? Have you guys had the Impossible Burger from Burger King? I'm going to give it a 10. I won't be eating it again. Like, I feel like if you don't eat meat, don't eat meat. Like, I don't need a substitute. I'll do like a black bean burger or something like that. But even with the Impossible Burger, it's so impossible that this is not a real burger that it makes me wonder, how the hell is it that close to a real burger? When I tell you guys it tastes like, feels like, I mean, texture, everything exactly the same as the real burger. Now, the thing about that Impossible Burger is, it's not for, like, if you're on a reduced calorie diet. I swear to God, I'm about to blow the horn on these bitches. I'm about to horn these. Let me get back focused. What am I saying? Yeah, no, it's not, because the Impossible Burger does not have less calories. I think it's like a 30 point calorie difference. The sodium on the Impossible Burger is actually 1,080, and on the regular burger is 911. So, nutritionally is basically the same thing. But if you're in it just not to eat meat. But it's a great substitute. It tasted really good. But again, me being the skeptic that I am, and I don't trust anything. Okay. So, like I said, it's impossible that it's not a real burger, because it tastes, smells, feels, everything same as a burger. So yeah, we'll see. However, afterwards, it's about damn time. Afterwards, it was a little questionable, because I started getting that soapy taste in my mouth that I get from cilantro. I hate cilantro. So I don't know what was in there. I went and looked up the ingredients. It didn't say anything about cilantro. I did eat some nachos earlier. Hey, boo. And so maybe that was it, but it was like hours before I ate that burger. So, but overall, the Impossible Burger gets a 10 from me. Yes. All right, now I'm off to the barber right now. I'll get back. All right, boo things, I'm back. Listen. So, shout out to my little niecey, who's now my sissy, because, I'll respect you at any age. There are some 8-year-olds who get respect. You feel me? If your G is on and you 8, I will respect you. You feel me? So, she is about 30 now. But she called me last night, and I am so glad she did. We had a really, really good talk last night. But it made me think of a few things as far as being a young woman in today's world. You must run your own race. Oftentimes we look at other people's lives and we think, oh, they got this, they got that, and everything is great. Instead of doing that, focus on what's in your life and what's perfect. My niece has graduated college. She got her own business. She is a very smart young lady, very strong. But a lot of her friends are married with children or just have children. And I had to explain to her, I said, listen, you guys are running 2 different races. Like, while they were off having children, you were getting your education, starting a business. So don't feel like you're a failure or you're not where you need to be because you're not married with a baby. Okay, girl. I was like, honey, nowadays women are having babies past 50. You have plenty of time. But I told her, I said, your business is your baby. So invest in that and nurture that like you would a newborn, because at the end of the day, you are winning. So it's important that we all run our own race in life. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at other people and be like, oh my God, they got this, that. Because my mother always used to tell me, everything that glitter ain't gold. Okay. So we will look at other people's things. We will say, oh my God, they got this and I don't have that. Or by 30, I need to have a house, a car, $50,000 in the bank. And if it doesn't happen that way, I failed. No, you haven't. When it's your time, it's your time. But appreciate and be grateful for the things that you have. Enjoy life. And like I said, run your own race. At the end of the day, run your own race. Because I look at my niecey, my sissy, my baby girl, and I'm like, girl, you have done and accomplished so much on your own. Keep that in mind. You know, she comes from a background, you know, a lot of like a lot of children in that generation, their parents are on drugs or, you know, raised by their grandmother, you know, just some kind of dysfunction. But I believe, you know, struggle builds character. There are some people and some children that I know that are going to survive anything because of what they survived as a child. Being an adult will be a breeze. You know, when things come your way, you won't break. You know, everything won't make you cry. Everything, you know, you will figure out another way. You will come up with other options. There's always a plan B for you when you know struggle. When you know that life is not a bed of roses. You know what I'm saying? But again, run your own race. Because yes, you may be 30 and you may not have children and you may not be married yet. Hell, you may be 40 and you may not have children and you feel bad. Or your family members make you feel bad because they're always asking you about a damn baby. I don't know who told y'all that was the end all be all. I really don't. I mean, it's great, I guess. But it comes with a lot of stress. It's a lot of responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Don't find yourself in a situation having a baby just to have one because you think that that's what you need to do. And then you be stuck on your own. You be sadder than a mother. Oh, my. Ooh. And y'all, do inquire about daycare bills. If that doesn't discourage you, I don't know what will. Those daycare bills ain't no joke, especially if you want your kid in a reputable daycare, somewhere where you can halfway go to work in peace. Because when you have a child, your whole life changes. You can no longer only focus on you. Every minute of the day, you worrying about your baby. Are they okay? And, you know, it's just a whole nother ball game. And if you're not in that game with the right teammate, you're going to lose big time. You lose yourself. You lose your damn mind. In some situations, pay attention to what's going around with all the children that are being murdered. A lot of these kids and girlfriends are being murdered by people in these age group, like that 20 to 32 age group. There's something going on there, you know? I called it the crack generation, but one of my friends was highly offended that I said that I was reading into propaganda and bullshit. But I don't believe that. I believe that, you know, that crack era had an effect on us. And it did. It is what it is. We can ignore it all we want, but it did affect this generation in certain ways. These children were brought up in hard circumstances by foster parents, by grandparents, sometimes great-great-grandparents. It was whoever could take these kids. They didn't get the same response that these meth addicts are getting. So these are those children, because I just find it odd that so many young men, women too, but I mean just men, kill girlfriends, babies. That shit is odd. I mean, there's something wrong with that. Like, if you're not following that, just log on every day and just type in baby killed. I'm telling you, it's daily. If it's not that, it's a murder suicide, it's girlfriend and kids, girlfriend, mama, and it's just too much. And people are desensitized now. So, I don't know. It's just a rough world that we live in. Stay prayed up. Stay focused. Stay positive. Stay into you. When you focus on yourself, you don't have to worry about a lot of this other bullshit. And don't settle. When we put time frames and age limits on things, you end up settling. You know, you will end up with a guy or a woman just because. One of my friends called me. She lived in Texas. And you know, there's a young man that she raised like her son. Well, I'm just gonna call him her son for the sake of this. And he flew the girl out. You know, he has a good job or whatever. But now she's here. Now she's pregnant. And that's another thing. You know, date people before you get pregnant. If you don't want to marry somebody, I promise you, you don't want to have a baby with them. You just don't. That shit is a lifetime tied to someone. And then if you get tied to the wrong person, your money financially, you're going to be fucked up for a long time. Because if chick don't work, you're going to pay a whole lot of child support. You know what I mean? If they're not a team player, you're going to be miserable. You maybe end up paying for a child that you don't see. And as a mother, you may end up with a child who you're getting child support for, but the child doesn't see the dad. All bad situations. So, you know, just be careful. Tread lightly. Stay in your lane. Run your own race. All right, now.